On November 17, 2018, Claressa Shields and Hannah Rankin faced off at the Kansas Star Arena in Mulvane, Kansas. Shields, a two-time Olympic gold medalist and reigning WBA and IBF middleweight champion, aimed to add the vacant WBC title to her collection. Rankin, a Scottish boxer and classically trained musician, stepped in as a replacement for Christina Hammer, who withdrew due to illness. From the opening bell, Shields showcased her superior.
Whoa, where's she at? There she is.
Rankin traveled to the United States several months ago, went up against Alicia Napoleon for the WBA belt at super middleweight. She's back down at a more natural weight class here, as Claressa Shields takes her time. Jim, what do you think? Do you think Hannah can hang with the champ?
We're going to find out, but right now what I'm looking at right now is how great Shields looks. Just her physique, she's muscular. That strength trainer really did its job because she looks great in there. Good right hook there by Shields.
Shields entering back with that right hand. By the way, the blue hair is to bring attention to the water crisis that's still ongoing in Flint, Michigan. She said it will stay that way, keep the blue in her hair until things get better there. Sharp right hand to the body by Shields.
You know what separates Claressa from the other fighters is she steps into her punches. She's throws combinations. She works the body. She's a real professional.
Hannah Rankin there with a little more length, trying with the jab, not landing. It's yet to find any type of range. To do so, you've got to get into a more dangerous spot. She's falling short with those jabs.
Another thing Shields is doing is showing poise and patience, which is what a mature, experienced fighter does.
Skill set, utilizing a sharp jab to control the distance and pace of the fight. In the second round, she landed a significant overhand right that visibly affected Rankin. Throughout the bout, Shields continued to dominate, delivering precise combinations and effectively neutralizing Rankin's offense. Despite Rankin's resilience and determination,
Claressa Shields' Sergio is more explosive, but that doesn't mean she has more power. Again, she's got 2 knockouts in 6 fights. She was dropped in her last fight against Hannah Gabriels. Got up to win and win going away. But as Hannah Rankin said before the fight to Kay Adams, she's not invincible.
That seems powerful to me right there.
That body shot by Claressa was amazing. I mean, she digs to the body. I mean, she really works hard.
I think what's happening, and John David Jackson touched on this in the fighter meeting, she was an amateur for so long, a successful, great amateur, 2-time gold medalist, that she hasn't transitioned and slowed down her pace as a professional, and I think that's where the power is getting lost.
Well, now she's dropping her hands all the way in, keeping her arms loose, which, I don't know, Ray, your thoughts on that?
Well, I did a few things look cute. Yeah,
no, I think this is like, hey, I'm going to play it loose here. I can afford to do this.
Well, you try to mentally dominate your opponent. And that's what she's trying to do.
So that was caught on Rankin's arm, but that hurt just as well. Shields really throwing hard shots. Even the shots that are like bouncing off her shoulders are harmful shots. Oh, big right hand. And that catches Rankin.
Listen for the bell. Listen for that bell. Time right there.
End of round 2. And that was a big round for Shields.
You gotta watch that right hand over the top. That's what she's looking for, all right? Yep. She's gonna come out fast in this round.
That overhand right.
she struggled to mount a consistent attack against Shields' relentless pressure. The judges unanimously scored the fight 100-90 in favor of Shields, reflecting her comprehensive control over all 10 rounds. This victory not only maintained Shields' undefeated record, but also made her the unified WBA, IBF, and WBC.
Claressa punching with conviction now and putting the pressure on.
Good jab there by Shields as well. Drives Hannah Rankin back. Take a look at some of the numbers. Punches through 3 rounds. See just Shields throwing more power shots and more jabs by a significant margin. It's competitive here, but again, there's just a lot more power and weight and force behind Shields' shots.
You know, Rankin at some point has to stop and throw some punches. Her movement is good, but every now and then she has to stay in this fight, get flat with it.
And get close enough, right?
Close.
But that's no man's land, isn't it?
It is, but she has to.
In order to win, right? Tried to land a right hand there, and a counter right from Shields lands flush.
Good body shot, sneaky body shot there by Shields.
Yeah. Rankin gets in danger when she gets that close. Shields is sharp and accurate. And
she's in there with a great fighter in Shields, but she is game.
so she tried to hook there as well. Shields was laying back, trying to assess the situation and maybe counter right hand there by Claressa Shields. Shields with a big advantage in power shots as well. Body shot again, and back to the body with a hook as well. Shields now landing regularly. Good sharp jab by Claressa Shields.
Those were vicious body shots. That shows the conditioning of Rankin. She's in tremendous shape.
Claressa Shields looking to be the best boxer and the biggest star in women's boxing. She is right there, right now.
Listen for the bell, ladies.
A few months back, but again, that was well over her weight. She made a good account of herself and got a title shot here at middleweight against Claressa Shields. Moves in and lands with the right hand.
She came up short in that fight, but she said she was very satisfied with her performance.
Hard right hand by Shields, and that hurt Hannah Rankin.
Rankin could be
The middleweight champion. Post-fight, Shields expressed respect for Rankin's courage and acknowledged her potential in the sport. BoxingScene.com. Rankin's performance, though resulting in a loss, demonstrated her tenacity and heart, qualities that would serve her in future bouts. The fight highlighted Shields' dominance in the middleweight division and set the stage for her continued pursuit of boxing excellence.
Vicious.
Again, I thought Katie Taylor a month ago, I thought that was a virtuoso performance against Cindy Serrano. That was
Listen for the bell,
concentration complete, bell to bell. So there will be comparisons for the top fighters, and that's exciting for the
Time,
sport.
stop. No punch.
Good scrap here. Shields being tested by Rankin, who will not go away easily and will not be intimidated in the ring.
How you feel?
when Shields gets her.
Hannah Rankin with the jab, flashes it out as the energy level abates somewhat.
Stop, no punch.
From Shields.
Straight back.
We're talking about Shields. I mean, her cleanest work has been to the body, but she hasn't been that dedicated to the whole approach.
Olympic gold medalist, entered the ring with an unblemished record and the IBF and WBA middleweight titles. The vacant WBC middleweight title was also at stake in this bout. Rankin, a Scottish boxer and classically trained musician, stepped in as a late replacement for Christina Hammer, who withdrew due to illness. From the opening bell, Shields established her dominance, utilizing a sharp jab to control the distance and pace of the fight. In the second round, she landed a significant overhand right that
This trainer wants her to slow down.
Free.
That's exactly what you need to do as a pro and to mature as a professional. You got to pace yourself and slow down. It's the effective of one right punch instead of three fast ones. That makes a difference.
Claressa Shields there saying, hey, come to me. I'll be chasing you all around. It's kind of a natural,
Let go that arm.
natural way in the ring, though. She's
Listen
going
for
to
the bell.
hunt.
Listen for that bell.
Trying with the jab in the right hand. Those shots blocked. That was not
Time,
blocked,
right there.
though, at the
Listen
bell
up, listen up,
in the final second. Question. It absolutely does. By the way, there's something to be said for 2-minute rounds. You know, people ask, hey, should women be fighting 2 minutes or 3 minutes? Maybe it's time to get up where the guys are boxing. Maybe it's put the guys back where the women are boxing in 2 minutes.
Incredible. I want this fight to continue. Maybe that's why I said. I mean, look, Rankin has been outboxed and dominated here by Shields, but she's game and she's smart game. She's still trying to land.
that visibly affected Rankin. Throughout the bout, Shields continued to dictate the action, delivering precise combinations and effectively neutralizing Rankin's offense. Despite Rankin's resilience and determination, she struggled to mount a consistent attack against Shields' relentless pressure. The judges unanimously scored the fight 100-90 in favor of Shields, reflecting her comprehensive control over all 10 rounds. This victory not only maintained Shields' undefeated record, but also made her the unified WBA.
Shields now up against the ropes on purpose.
On purpose. Good counter there left.
That was a tight hook by Shields.
Good left hook by Shields.
You know, standing there like a statue. It was like Chris Eubank. Remember that? Just stand there and be totally calm in women's boxing. Let's go to the ring and David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action here at the Kansas Star Arena, we go to the judges' scorecards. Karen Holderfield, Jeff Sinnott, and Mike Contreras all scored the bout identically, 100-90. All for your winner by unanimous decision. She's still undefeated, and now the unified WBC, WBA, and IBF middleweight champion of the Claressa Shields.
Outstanding performance by the middleweight champion of the world. Respect there at the end of the fight, and well deserved by Hannah Rankin, who fought very well in this bout. But you see a belt collection for Claressa.
IBF and WBC middleweight champion. Post-fight, Shields expressed respect for Rankin's courage and acknowledged her potential in the sport. Rankin's performance, though resulting in a loss, demonstrated her tenacity and heart, qualities that would serve her in future bouts. The fight highlighted Shields' dominance in the middleweight division and set the stage for her continued pursuit of boxing excellence.